Hi, I'm Simon. This channel's all about my journey of self-discovery to find balance between ADHD and burnout. Great gate this is. That's a resemblance of the skyline up there, taken from a bit further up the path. It's lovely. Hi guys, and welcome to the Ogwen Valley. That's the bowl of Idwal behind me. You can see the Devil's Kitchen notch just there, look. Stunning place, absolutely stunning. So I haven't done one of these for a little while. I do apologise. I've just been completely overwhelmed with life. Everything that's been going on, I just didn't have the bandwidth to focus on what to record and put out on YouTube. I did try and put a couple of sort of shorter videos on, but they got banned because of soundtrack, so I am sorry about that. I'm gonna walk and we can talk. So the last time I put a video out was just before going off to scatter my mum's ashes down on the south coast. We did that, it was a really lovely day. Some sort of triggers that my mum was there whilst we were scattering the ashes, which was great. Karen and I then did a retreat in Wales, in Capel Curig, just down the road, for a few select people, giving them an opportunity to kind of connect with the area around us. Actually letting ourselves slow down and prepare for winter, which traditionally was the time of the year to mend and heal. After the retreat, Karen and I went off over to Ireland to see a friend over there and help out on some land. Yeah, that was a really good time. Gave me a chance just to put everything down and spend some time with nature in Ireland. Obviously the decisions about jobs have been continuing. I've still got until March to figure out exactly what I'm doing. Just trying to listen to myself and trust that I know what I want to do, but that trust, as you know, with autism and ADHD doesn't necessarily come easily. And that's a topic that I want to talk about today, really. I had a bit of a moment of growth yesterday, I think, and I just wanted to have a chat with you about that. So, yeah, I came here yesterday. The weather wasn't quite as nice as it is here today. A bit more drizzly, a bit more cloudy, and I came here with the intention of summiting Glyder Fawr and then coming down via Eryri. So the idea was that I come along here, come up this path, all the way up to Idwal. So yeah, you follow the path up towards Idwal, and then I was going to take the route anti-clockwise around Idwal and then up through the Devil's Kitchen, which is that line of shale that you could see in the middle of the picture, and then go up and summit Glyder Fawr, which is somewhere behind that ridge line up there, and then take Eryri down, which starts in the middle of the picture there, comes down that ridge line and then over that way and comes down underneath Trifan and back down into the valley. And that brings me to the point of growth that I had yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, the walk, the scramble up through Devil's Kitchen went really well, went amazing. A really nice route, hadn't done it before, thoroughly enjoyed it. So this is Idwal Slab. It's a scrambler's sort of playground. But we are going to follow the rest of this path, and then you might be able to see there's someone just about there in a red jacket. That's where we're going to head up through the Devil's Kitchen. These two know where to shelter from the wind. I find places like this amazing. I mean, you can watch the wind play on the lake and actually see what the wind is doing. Select your route that you want to scramble up. You could go up there, but there's also a nice route up there and round. Which to choose? Just come up this bit. And you have to kind of pick your way, go up a bit, have a look, see if that's the right one. Because what you couldn't see from that rock there is that if you come up this bit, there's another little staircase there, and that goes up there. There's some quite scrambly bits, just coming up to this little staircase, which, you know, takes a little bit, but it is just a hands-on, stand upright scramble. You're not climbing. As we got up the top and started the ascent onto Glyder Fawr, the cloud came in, and I'll put some pictures up through this video so you can see the extent to which I'm talking, and visibility dropped right down. As we got to the top, the clouds came in, so out comes the trusty. But nevertheless, I had all the right gear with me. I know I've got the experience and knowledge. Had a couple of maps, couple of compasses, my phone, all keeping me on the right track. And I made it to the summit of Glyder Fawr. Didn't have the views I was hoping for. So yeah, this bit here is the top and the start of the descent on Eryri. But when I came to the edge, and I'll put a picture up over the top of this video, I literally could only sense that there was a drop either side of me, but couldn't see the way down. Now, the struggle with that was that I had that set in my mind that that was going to be the route that I was taking. So the route starts here at that lump, and that's where I was sat looking out, not able to see what was underneath me. That route down then follows that knife edge ridge all the way along here, and in years previous I could well have pushed on. It would have put me way out of my comfort zone. I'm pretty sure I'd have made it down. People haven't on Eryri, that's for sure. And you know, I feel like there was growth in me at that point. I recognised something was going on. I mean, I got to the edge, my body stopped. It didn't want to go any closer to the edge. I couldn't step forward away from a point where I could have my hands on solid rock. I went back a bit. I took my bag off. I put my bag down in a cairn that's at the top there. There's a sheltered cairn. And then I went back to the edge to have another look. The sensation was still there. I couldn't go any further past a certain point, and I couldn't see what was in front of me. I could just sense the drop off. I could see there was a drop, but no sight of the route forward. So recognising that there were sensations in my legs, I didn't want to move my feet. I was tense at the top there, trying to dig my feet into the ground and hold on firmly to the rock that was around me. And I went and sat in the sheltered cairn. I got my flask out and I had a cup of coffee. I sat with my coffee and I took a bit of time just to understand what was going on and what those feelings were. And it was at that point I realised it was fear, and recognised that I didn't feel safe with that route. So I made the decision there and then to turn around, go back down the way I'd come up and be safe with that. Much better visibility than in Eryri. I couldn't see past that wall, for instance. Yeah, much better. So, see Idwal again. If you can see that ridge in the haze, not this front one, the one at the back, that's what I would have been coming down in bad visibility, so I just wasn't very happy about that. So, as you can tell, I made it down safely and there was some real growth. I could have just continued on in my ADHD mindset, but decided to listen to my body and turn around and go back in a way that I felt safe. Idwal, for anyone that wants to go there, is amazing. There's a lot of Darwinian history there to go and see, so please do, and if you do, let me know in the comments below. Anyway guys, thank you, see you soon.